Big Blue Nation, what's going on, baby? This is the Loyal BBN fan coming to you guys after a spectacular win over the Florida Gators tonight. What can I say? I mean, it was special. It was special to see how our guys played. Why? Because when you sit back and you really reflect on where we came from to where we are right now, and you have to say that for the first half and up to maybe basically, let's say about 30 minutes of the ball game, Florida was the better team. Florida rebounded. Florida shot the ball. Florida played better defense. And no matter what, we just couldn't. We couldn't buy a basket. We was fouling. We just didn't seem to be like in the ball game. And it showed. It showed on the scoreboard. It showed in our attitude. And it just showed. But I'm here to tell you, when I reflect back on what really happened 2 months ago and the attitude that we had in the sense of, well, we're down, so why fight? Let's just roll over and let's just quit. That's not the same Wildcats that was tonight. What we seen wasn't the same Wildcats that we seen before. It was special because tonight, like they did a couple of games ago, they refused to lose that ball game. They refused. I want to call out P.J. Washington because P.J., and I want to thank the cameraman also. I want to thank those guys because those guys really, really zoomed in on P.J. and what P.J. was doing. And P.J. was angry. And P.J. let the guys on the floor know that he was angry. He let those guys know that what we're doing is not ball. We're not playing ball. And I like that about what P.J. did. And I respect that about what P.J. did. And I hope we continue to see more of that. That's the leadership. That's the leadership that we need out of him. And we got it. And I'm proud to say that our guys never quit. Regardless if they was making shots, if they was getting a rebound, they just refused to quit tonight. And because of that, we won the ball game. We outplayed Florida like none other. And that was great to see that. Because the fans, Florida's fans was in it the whole game. They was in it. And you know that their spirits are crushed tonight. Crushed more than you can ever know. And just to be able to sit back and witness that was good. Florida's chomps, they went from chomping to sitting down. From standing up to chomping to right back down. And our team as a whole, we came together and every player on the team, while on the floor, when we went on our run, they did what they was out on the floor to do. If you're not a scorer, then it wasn't your job to score. And they understood that as a team. I have to talk about E.J. Montgomery. E.J. Montgomery, let me tell you, that kid came in the game and he had so much energy from rebounding to just trying to steal the ball. And he brought so much. That's a young guy that understands this. I'm not going to get a lot of playing time. I'm not. So when I get on the floor, I got to do everything in my power to show Cal why I deserve to be on the floor. And he did just that. If anyone said that E.J. Montgomery didn't have a part of what we did tonight when we made that run to win the ball game, then I don't really know what else to really say because that was great. What we witnessed tonight was great. And I tell you what, I would have been happy with a win by 1, but we basically went from 11 down to win by 11. Come on, people. We wasn't quitting. We wasn't giving up. We was doing what we came to Florida to do. We was not leaving Florida without a W. And we willed ourselves to catch up, to take the lead, and keep the lead. We went on an 8-0 run, and Florida had no idea what hit them. They had no idea what hit them. But we did, and we understood what it was we was trying to accomplish. And we did just that. And we love it. We love, as a fan base, we love the fault, how they fought. Now, let me say this. We all want to win ball games, okay? We all want to win ball games. I get that. But if we would have fought hard like that and still came up short, I think we could. I think us as Kentucky fans can live with that. But it was hard really watching our guys in the first half, in the first 30 minutes, I should say, play the way they played. But I'm just glad that they had the leadership. I'm glad that they was able to come together and play ball the way that they did, because it makes me feel proud. And it gives me hope, because while we've been playing great ball the last 7 ball games, okay, it gave me great hope, because as we move into February, as we come down the last stretch of the schedule, it lets me know that is we as a fan base, we need to be confident. We need to be confident that when our team gets down, we still have the ability to come back. We still have the ability to impose our will on whoever we are playing that game. And that sends another message out to the other teams that you may knock us down, but you're not going to knock us out until the horn goes off. And we played like we was trying to win that ball game tonight once we got on the road. And to me, it makes me pretty excited as a fan, as a huge fan. I mean, I'm loyal, but I have to be honest. And anyone listening to this podcast, let me tell you, you was nervous too. If you a real Wildcat fan, you was nervous. Not discouraged, not having doubt or unbelief that we wasn't capable of doing it. You was just nervous because we just wasn't playing good ball. And the only thing we can think about is, where's our team at? Like, this ain't the team that we saw the last 7 games. You know, it just ain't. So because of that, we just kept pushing and we kept pushing and we kept pushing. And it was special. So what does this mean moving forward? This means a lot. It means that we know what we're capable of doing. And anything short of doing that, then it's a disappointment. Because we understand what we got and what talent. We have every position covered. And we have somebody come off the bench that can give somebody a rest. That if we get into foul trouble. Not many benches in America has what we have. Now, while we can't platoon, we can still bring in 4 fresh bodies, capable bodies, of coming on the floor and doing what they was meant to do. Give rest, still score, and still perform on a high level the way that they are expected to play while here at the University of Kentucky. And going deeper and deeper into the month of February, it's only going to get tougher still. You know, we still got some teams that we got to play that are playing ball. But we're not worried, though. We're not worried. We're actually embracing what we're doing. We embracing the challenges before us. You know, you talk to a lot of people, and they're like, well, you know, Kentucky's Kentucky. You know, yes, you're right, Kentucky's Kentucky. But it's something about this young team moving closer and closer. The confidence that they're getting as they go farther into the season is just, it's unbelievable. It's really, really unbelievable how much confidence these guys are building from week in to week out. And we get to enjoy this win over the Florida Gators. Tomorrow, enjoy it. But we got to get back to work because we got another game Tuesday night. So we don't have a lot of time to sit around and rejoice and enjoy this. We got to go home. We got to figure out what happened in the first 30 minutes and see if we can correct that by Tuesday night. Because the people are gunning for us. People want to beat Kentucky. And we want to beat people. That's just the nature of the game. And we have to figure out what happened those first 30 minutes. But then we can look back and say, okay, we know that we can flick a switch and we can turn it on. But I don't think Cal wants it like that. I think Cal enjoys seeing us being down and having the ability to come back and win. I don't knock that. But I don't really think he really enjoys the way we played tonight. Turnovers, just not paying attention to, to the picks, to the lobs, to the, to the back doors. I mean, I don't think he really appreciated that. And we as a fan base, we understand that we were sitting on the end of our seats for the most of the game. But boy, let me tell you how joyous it was when the Kentucky Wildcats woke up and realized that Florida is not better than us and we should be beating them. And that exact moment is when we took over the game and we said, Florida, we will see you later. Thank you for inviting us into your house just for us to kick your butt. I think that was good. Really, really good. And we got to continue to love the process. Cal preaches the process. We as fans, we have to understand the process. We don't play basketball. We don't coach basketball. So if Cal says trust the process, then you trust the process. It's not a whole lot of other ways that you can really look at that except doing that. So once again, great win over Florida tonight. And let me tell you, I am going to enjoy this one because this could have been a disaster. But it's not. And we're moving on up, people. We're moving on up because this looks good and feels good. And we are the Kentucky Wildcats. So thank you for tuning in to another episode from the Loyal BBN Fan. Guys, you're awesome. Don't forget, you can follow me on iHeartRadio. You can follow me on iTunes, on Spreaker, on several different outlets for podcasts at the Loyal BBN Fan. And I love you guys, and you guys have a wonderful day. And go Big Blue.